It just went down, Cleveland. Breaking news out of Berea. The Browns' locker room just got rocked. And this move changes everything we thought we knew about the future of football in this town. An unexpected gutsy swing from the front office that's already got the whole NFL buzzing. Multiple insiders are saying the Browns have pulled off a move nobody saw coming. And it involves a first-round pick and a direct shot at landing an all-pro superstar who could be rocking the brown and orange real soon. The vibe inside the building? Total shock. Social media is on fire. Insiders are confirming the whispers and the dog pound is completely split, half hyped, half stunned. What looked like a slow, methodical build-up for the 2026 draft just turned into either a masterstroke or a massive gamble, and every eye in the league is now on Cleveland. The Cleveland Browns are in one of those all-or-nothing seasons. The defense? Straight up nasty. One of the best units in football. A young core, a rebuild that actually feels structured for once. But the offense? That's where the story turns. In 2025, this team's been fighting inconsistency, an unstable offensive line, key injuries, and the big one, no true WR1 who scares defenses. Fans thought GM Andrew Berea was stacking up draft picks to build slowly around the QB of the future. The Browns were armed with 10 draft picks, including 2 in the first round. The plan seemed clear: patience, development, building block by block. But then this bombshell dropped. Cleveland, already holding those 10 picks, decided waiting wasn't good enough. The future starts now. And their target? One of the flat-out most dominant wide receivers in the NFL today. The Browns made a deal with the Jacksonville Jaguars, landing a second first-round pick, the number 28 overall. And now that golden ticket could be flipped into something way bigger. According to ESPN, Cleveland's front office is seriously weighing a package deal that first-rounder and a fifth-round pick to bring in A.J. Brown, the all-pro wideout from the Philadelphia Eagles, who's reportedly frustrated with his situation in Philly and ready for a fresh start. Jeremy Fowler confirmed it on December 17th. Both sides are open to talks, and several league executives think it's a real possibility this offseason. Picture it: A.J. Brown in brown and orange lined up next to Shedeur Sanders, the rookie QB expected to land in Cleveland this spring. That combo is already blowing up sports media. A duo that could completely flip this offense from a rebuilding project to an instant contender. This isn't just roster tinkering. This is a statement. The dog pound lost its mind. No other way to say it. Twitter, X, Reddit, every Browns fan corner of the internet is going nuts. Some fans are calling it a power move, the kind that finally puts Cleveland on a different tier. Others, a little more cautious, asking if it's smart to give up a first-round pick for a 28-year-old with a huge contract and some frustration baggage out of Philly. The national media split too. A few analysts are hyping up Berea's guts to turn picks into proven talent. Others are warning about the salary cap and long-term impact. But there's one thing nobody argued: A.J. Brown is a flat-out beast. Over 7,800 yards, 56 touchdowns, and a physicality that tilts the field every time he lines up. When A.J. Brown talks, corners listen. And in Cleveland, a city starving for an offensive identity, he'd be the missing piece this fan base has been praying for. Let's talk real football here. The Browns' offense has lacked pop. The current wideout group? Solid, sure, but no one that keeps defensive coordinators awake at night. They're missing that dude who can take a short slant 60 yards to the house, demand double teams, and open things up for tight ends and backs. A.J. Brown is that guy. Even in what's been a frustrating year for the Eagles, he still put up 64 catches, 840 yards, and 7 touchdowns on pace for yet another 1,000-yard season. His arrival in Cleveland would cause a full-on domino effect. The offense would finally balance out. Stefanski's playbook could stretch the field again. Defenses would have to back off the line, opening lanes for the run game. And here's the kicker: the timeline fits perfectly. Brown's under contract through 2029. That means he'd grow right alongside Shedeur Sanders or whoever ends up being the franchise QB. From a business standpoint, this move makes sense. Trading a late first and a fifth rounder for an all-pro still in his prime? That's value. Plus, Cleveland would still have 7 more picks to rebuild that shaky offensive line, easily the weakest part of the roster right now. Teller and Bitonio are aging. Pachick is coming off a torn Achilles. The tackle spots? A revolving door. This deal doesn't mortgage the future. It just speeds it up. But let's be real about the debate happening right now. On one side, you've got the traditionalists. The ones who preach patience. Build through the draft. Cost-controlled rookie contracts. Development over desperation. They'll point to teams that rushed, traded away futures, and crashed hard. They'll say the Browns should trust the process, wait for the right pieces to fall into place naturally, and avoid repeating the mistakes of franchises that swung too early and missed. On the other side, the win now believers. They see an elite defense operating at peak performance right now. They see a window that won't stay open forever. They know rookie wide receivers are hit or miss, that proven stars accelerate timelines, and that waiting too long can waste championship opportunities. They'll tell you about the teams that struck while the iron was hot and hoisted trophies because they weren't afraid to be aggressive. And in Cleveland, this debate hits different. Years of heartbreak, rebuilds that went nowhere, the constant refrain of maybe next year. The fan base deserves urgency. This city is starving for an offensive identity, for a moment that makes the rest of the league take notice. It's never just about football here, it's about proving Cleveland belongs. It's about restoring pride to a city that's been knocked down too many times. Breaking the cycle of disappointment isn't just a sports goal, it's a cultural necessity. The Browns are done playing scared. They're swinging for the fences because that's what winners do. Belief over fear, urgency over endless patience. And whether you agree with the philosophy or not, you can't deny the audacity. Meanwhile, on the field, the countdown continues. 3 games left in the season. Every snap now is a gut check. The next matchup could be the turning point. And if this A.J. Brown deal becomes real before season's end, man, that energy in Cleveland would be electric. This could be the game that decides whether the Browns stay in the playoff hunt or officially kick off the empire of 2026. The cold winds of Lake Erie, the roar of the dog pound, and the thought of a superstar like A.J. Brown stepping onto Cleveland soil for the first time, it's pure adrenaline. You can feel it, can't you? After years of heartbreak, rebuilds, and maybe next year talk, it finally feels like the front office gets it. The time is now. The trade with the Jags is just the start of something bigger. And if A.J. Brown really walks through those doors, this city will erupt. Because it's never just about football here, it's about pride. It's about proving Cleveland belongs. Even with the offensive line questions, the pressure, the critics, this move screams belief. The Browns are done playing scared. They're swinging for it because that's what winners do. The season might not have gone perfectly, but every move is laying bricks for something massive, and the dog pound deserves to witness it. So tell me, Cleveland, do you believe A.J. Brown can change this offense and bring Shedeur Sanders or whoever ends up under center to the next level? Is giving up a first-rounder worth locking in a proven playmaker like that? And if you bleed brown and orange, if your heart beats a little faster every time this team takes the field, hit that subscribe button right now, because we're living and breathing every snap, every decision, and every ounce of emotion this franchise brings up.